Continuing to work on our drain and vent system this week has us not only double checking, but triple checking our work. With the sunshine back out, we're determined to get this project done so we can check this off our list and see what we want to tackle next in order to get our home sealed up.
Hey Cajun family, and welcome back.
We are in the master bathroom today. Still too wet outside to do anything outside, so we're going to try to get the plumbing knocked out, at least the drain plumbing for this master bathroom.
So we're going to go ahead and start with our sinks. I believe that they're Jack and Jill sinks is the term that people use. So
Jill and Jack's.
Jill and Jack.
That's right. Could be
Jill and Jack or Jill and Jack?
Rob and Betty, you know, Valerie and Tim, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it.
But in order to get this house insulated, one of the big things we have to do is get everything in the exterior walls finished, because that's the function that's going to hold up the spray foam.
Right.
So that's our priority. When we can't finish the stuff outside that we need to get wrapped up, these outside walls inside the house.
Outside walls inside the house.
That's right. Exterior walls indoors.
Right. So before we get started, we're just going to give y'all a little recap, or if you're new here, how we're going to lay out this master bathroom.
Welcome to this episode of Jimbo's Showcase of Homes. To the left, you're going to have the shower that doesn't exist yet, but that is the drain pipe for the shower. That drain goes outside to the header, and it's vented through the utility room wall. To your right, you have the toilet area. I could think of all kinds of witty names to call this, but I think I should probably refrain. So we're going to call this the toilet area. This is going to be the Jack and Jill sinks, Betty and Bill, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to tie those in. It's going to drain into the vent system on the toilet. Coming off of the sink's drain, we're going to come up and tie into the vent system off of the toilet, so it comes into a common header. Behind us is going to be the area where the rather large bathtub is going to go. We dedicated a room just for this bathtub. I'm not sure if it's going to be classified as a bathtub, jacuzzi, small swimming pool, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, here is the drain for this, and this is the vent system that's going to come off and tie into the common header for the venting. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a grand tour of the master bathroom here at Cajun Country Livin. Did I do okay?
The only thing,
Yeah.
tour guide, is you got to say your left and right's backwards. Because it was to your right, but it was my left.
Gotcha. I usually screw that up anyway.
Do you want to start over again, or?
No, I think they got the gist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Today's video is sponsored by Native. When we wake up from our camping trips at the river, the first thing that we do is freshen up with our Native products. All of Native products are aluminum-free, paraben-free, vegan, and cruelty-free. Native provides 72-hour odor protection, which is great for all-day wear, even after spending the day in the sun. Native's plastic-free deodorants now come in a new and improved package. It's earth-friendly and 100% plastic-free. These deodorants dry quickly and they're non-sticky. So some of the scents that we got sent were the lavender and rose, which was my favorite, the coconut and vanilla, and the cotton and lily. Also, we got a wild mint with peppermint oil, and this is probably one of my favorite scents that they actually have, and it is citrus and herbal musk. This smells so good. But what was your favorite?
I'll have to say the coconut vanilla is definitely my favorite. I love that scent. 3 plastic-free deodorants would be $39, but if you use our link and code Cajun Country, you'll get them for $26.
And that's over 33% off. So with our code, you can also get a 20% off on body wash and toothpaste. So once again, our code is Cajun Country, and y'all go support Native. They have fantastic products. We love them, and thank y'all for sponsoring this week's video.
You're gonna love it.
Get our little fancy drill out. Ready to go.
So we were using our big 1/2-inch drill, but there's not really enough room in between these wall studs because this hole saw that we have is so long. So what Lydia did was she got a hex head 3/8 adapter and put in her 3/8 close compact drill to put the 1/2 inch drive bit in.
Like so.
That's right, absolutely.
So then it'll go.
Yeah, that easy.
Let's see if it's that easy. Want to?
Sure. Okay, so we're gonna test fit this to make sure it's gonna fall out right. Hopefully it does, but I measured it, so we better check it. Looking pretty good.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta level it and everything, but it's gonna fall out right.
That's just minor details, sweetheart. So finally we're back to sunshine here in the 90s and we could not be happier. But with that being said, we are still gonna go ahead and finish this plumbing project. We are pretty close to being done with it. Jim worked the other night pretty late on finishing this wall that y'all had seen us working on in the bathroom. So what I'm gonna do today is work on putting the vent PVC pipe in, which is where every single PVC pipe that comes up and out of the wall is gonna tie into. This is gonna be a rather simple project, but there's just a lot of components to it, and getting it right is just gonna take a little bit of time. So this is for y'all just to be able to see kind of what I'm talking about. This is the vent for the tub in the bathroom and the shower that ties together, and it goes up, 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 and 90 straight over. There's another one there, and there's another few down there in Ladley's bathroom. How a vent drain works is it needs to start at the lowest point here and then work its way gradually up. So this is gonna sit right up against this ceiling joist with a 90-degree on it, and then we'll just work on from there.
That was a chore. Looking at it, it does not look like that should have been that hard, but for some reason it was. I actually didn't tell Jim that I was going to put that in today, so I'm really excited to see what his reaction is whenever we get home. So I'll check back then. Lad, you want to show Dada what it looks like? You want to show Dada? Say, come on, Dada. I sure hope that I did this right.
I hope so too.
All right, let's go look.
Let's check it out.
Did I do it right?
You know, that what's funny is we didn't even talk about putting those blocks in to put that strapping on. I had it in my mind, that's what I wanted to do, but I never did talk to you about it. And look, you did that all the way down. That is so awesome. That is perfect. That's exactly the way I envisioned it.
Well, perfect.
On
Now,
that long slope, perfect. It'll vent perfect. I love it.
so what you're saying is I'm perfect?
Yeah, sure.
You
That's exactly-
hesitated.
No, I was just processing. You know, my brain operates slowly, so it takes a little while for that thing to get functioning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's good. That is really good. You know what's the best part about this? Really good that it's done. The best part of this is where I wasn't here for it.
Oh, that's okay. I'll take one for the team, okay?
Looks great.
You can't get it open? Mm-hmm. What you gonna work on? So this morning we got out here and started gluing everything together. We got done with Loudly's bathroom, we tied in the utility room, and then we got down to the master bathroom, which I had forgot to put a piece of pipe in. So we went ahead, cut it off, added that in, and now we are working, tying everything together.
So the vent line coming off of the master bathroom vanity and toilet, the vent line's going to rise up, come in here, go up, penetrate the attic space, and tie into the vent header, which is everything that Lydia had already got put together. So this is where it's all going to happen, guys and gals. We're going to meet up here in this corner and go out through the outside of the house. Okay, so what we have here is the finished rough-in plumbing for the master bathroom. I know I'm pointing at it with Gladly's toy broom, but you just have to bear with me. This is going to be where the toilet mounts. We have spacing material in here. When we remove all that, the gasket and flange will recess into the concrete. And this is the main point where the vanity drain and the vent for the toilet comes up and penetrates through the floor. So we cut it off. This is going to be for one sink in the vanity. This is the other sink in the vanity. It drains into this common and it goes down on a slope, if you'll notice there, and it falls down in. So we have a vent line coming up, crossing over, and this is going at an upward angle, very slightly. This vent comes up and ties into it above the vanity level, and it's going to come over here and rise up and penetrates into the attic. This is going to be the drain for the tub. We have about a 1 foot square box recessed into the concrete here. That way we can access to put in our P-trap and all that good stuff.
I'm truly curious to see how hard it is to get those out, because we made those out of 2x6s, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's actually a 2x6 box filled with dirt that's covered up with saran wrap and duct tape under there. I am so curious how well that's gonna come out.
I hope it comes out easy.
Me
If
too.
not, somebody's gonna have their work cut up for them. But anyway, under the ground, This pipe runs over and runs straight outside and dumps into a header in the sewer system. This is the vent line that comes off of that tub. And it comes uphill, goes into the penetration in the attic, and it ties right back into the vent system that's tied in everywhere else in the house.
And this is what we got left to do. Let's tie them together and run her outside.
I'm just glad they both ended up in kind of the same area.
I know. Hey, that means we did pretty good.
Yeah, pretty solid job.
So we don't take that stuff off of the floor, that box that we were talking about that's covered with duct tape, and the one around the toilet until we go to put those in, right?
That's right.
So, y'all vote who should have to be the one to take it out.
That's never fair because they're always going to agree with you.
Well, that's why I said it.
It's compacted dirt, and that's going to mean somebody's going to have to be on their hands and knees digging this out with, I don't know, a teaspoon.
You know what would have been a really good idea? Was bury one of Gus's bones in it, let him inside, and then he would have done the work for us.
That's right. Make him stand in a trash bag and tell him to dig away.
We had gone on the outside to make sure that there wasn't any battens or anything there, just to make sure that we don't have to go through a whole nother layer of that concrete siding, because we all know that stuff's pretty tough.
So everything's tied into the vent system. Now we have to take it from here out this wall. So we have to change from vertical to horizontal, and then a different plane of horizontal in the opposite direction. So the way we're going to do that is with 2 straight 90s. We're going to change the vertical to horizontal, and then we're going to change the direction of the horizontal right out that wall. Will not go through that siding.
It ain't gonna go?
It will not cut that siding. It is crazy how hard that stuff is.
So.
This bit will not cut it.
So what's plan B?
Well, I think we're gonna have to get a sacrificial hole saw.
Okay.
One that we don't care about because it's gonna eat the teeth off of it when we hit that side. You got a prize.
It's my token. Token of success. Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. Constant hard work leads to success, and greatness will come after that hard work is put in. For us, the harder we have worked, the greater we have felt. We have literally seen our home built before our eyes, and it all started with determination, love, and one common goal. Being able to put our minds together has led us this far. And we can't wait to see what else we get to tackle together.